Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. I am coming at you today with another glow flow. So we'll just get right into it. We are going to get started today lying down on our backs in Shavasana. Extend the legs long. Reach the arms out beside the body. Maybe even closing down the eyes and taking a moment to simply just arrive on the four corners of your mat. Take a couple rounds of breaths. And just dropping into your practice here on the mat. And dropping out of the mind and into the body. Taking a moment to allow any heaviness or any tension in the body to simply melt away. Taking a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Preparing the body to move. Preparing the body to feel sensation. Preparing your mind to simply observe. When you're ready, start to bring back some sensation here in the fingers, the toes, the wrists, ankles. Just allowing yourself to move intuitively to find the freedom in your body, find the freedom in the space. Maybe turn the head side to side and then finding a big morning stretch. Ooh, that felt like a really nice stretch. And if it's the first time that you are waking up, draw the belly, draw the knees into towards your belly and chest, or you can say pull the belly closer to the legs, and then just rocking side to side, massaging your spine. And rocking yourself back to the space in the center of your mat. And just begin to circle those knees out. Take a breath in. And a breath out, circling the knees in the opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Now grab onto the backs of the thighs and we're just going to rock ourselves up into our Navasana boat pose. Your shins are parallel to the mat and you can stay here either holding onto the backs of the legs, or if you are ready, you can start to reach the arms out beside the legs. Try and find that energetic lift from your spine to the crown of the head. And again, connecting with a bit of softness. So allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears. And release any tension that you might find in the face. And just come back to your breath. Nice. Now you can stay here where you are or start to reach your arms long and then sitting up tall. You can keep those legs bent, or you can start to find a V with your body by extending the legs. Again, continue to find a softness here in your shoulders. We're holding here. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we're slowly going to lower into a forward fold. So with control, dropping the legs all the way down into the mat. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to round our spine and just fold over the legs. Letting the neck, letting the crown of the head simply just hang heavy and relax. Pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a breath in. And a breath out. Now we're going to lift our gaze here, look towards the feet. And then with that left hand, we're going to grab the outside of our right foot. And then just come up into a seat, lifting the torso, reaching that right arm back. Finding the seated twist here. Again, we are looking for that energetic lift from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And if you can't straighten the leg out, you can always just keep your leg bent. Now start to activate through your toes here. Flex the toes so we can feel the stretch in the back line of our leg. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, sweep your right hand forward, grabbing onto the outside of your foot and bring that left hand on the inside of your foot. Now inhale, bend your elbows and pull the leg up towards your face, keeping the toes flexed. And you can keep your knee bent here as well. Again, breathing into the back line of your leg. Hold for one more breath in as you pull that leg a little bit closer. And then as you exhale, set that heel down to the mat. And we're just going to swap it over. Right hand grabs the outside of your left foot as you come up into that seated twist, keeping your left toes active and keeping your spine long. Relax the shoulders, try not to draw them up to the ears. So we're just going to find a couple of rounds of breath. Last breath in. Then as you exhale, sweep that left arm forward, catching that outside of your foot. Right hand comes into the inside of your foot. And then inhale, bend your arms, pull the leg closer to the leg with that option to bend your leg. Now breathe into the back line of the body. Take one more breath in, pull that leg closer. And then as you exhale, set your heel down to the mat. Beautiful. Now, placing your palms behind you, we're going to come into a reverse plank. You can have your fingers facing the top of the mat or facing outwards. Doesn't really matter, whatever is comfortable in the body. And then point your toes, bring the heels together and then point your toes. And then on that next breath in, tuck your pelvis, engage that core, and then press yourself up. See if you can bring your toes down to the mat. You can either look towards the top of the mat or keep your gaze high. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing the back body. Feeling the strength in the arms. Take one more breath in. Then as you exhale, we're going to slowly lower all the way down. Nice. And then we're just going to sweep those legs back as we come into a tabletop pose. Now once you arrive here in your tabletop, spreading the fingers wide and just start to find circles to one side with the body, feeling into your wrist. If you want to, you can always change the direction of your fingers, maybe facing them to the sides or maybe facing them to the back of the mat. And then changing the rotation of those circles. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Nice. Turning your fingers to face the top of the mat. Let's just find a couple of rounds of our calves cow and cat, just releasing the spine. They should feel really good after that reverse plank. Take a breath in and breath out. Nice. Make your way back to a neutral spine, and just from here we'll step back into a high plank, and straight away just find that hip to rib connection to engage your core, pressing the earth away from you, engaging the legs. Think about lifting those kneecaps up and feeling as the muscles hug around the bones, and keep your gaze forward. Try not to look underneath you. And just breathing in and out. Feeling your strength. Noticing if you're shaking. Noticing where the mind goes, where you're feeling challenged. Hold for one more breath in. And on your exhale, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. Nice. Pedal out your feet. Drop the heels side to side, maybe finding twists with the body, turning your chest from side to side. Again, we're finding the freedom in our bodies here to explore, to be, to feel. That practice of embodiment here. And if you can be in your body, you allow that embodiment to really trickle into other areas of your life. You feel embodied in your job, you feel embodied in your home, in your friendships, in your relationships. Deep breath in and breath out, and then finding stillness, relaxing the face, letting the crown of the head hang heavy. Relax your shoulders, making sure that you can feel the grounding beneath the palms and the feet. You want to fold the body in half here, so with the butt lifting up to the ceiling, finding a straight line from your fingertips all the way to the tailbone, and from the tailbone all the way to the heels. And feel free to bend your knees whenever you would like, whenever you feel like it, whenever you need to. Deep breath in, breath out. Coming into a few rounds of Asana A, lift the heels, bend your knees and look forward. Step or jump in between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, upward salute. Arms meet overhead, interlace your fingers, lengthening. And then exhale, find a side body stretch to the right. So shift your hips to the left. Reach your arms to the right. Try and keep your arms long here. Pulling that right armpit forward and left hip forward, just so that we're not turning this into a back bend. Draw the belly in so the core is activated. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, find that side body bend to the opposite side, pulling that left armpit forward and right hip back. Breathing into that right side of the body, both arms are long. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center. Then as you exhale, cactus the arms, spread the fingers wide, and then draw the shoulder blades towards one another as you lift the chest. Try and maintain that hip to rib connection. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms high, and then exhale, fold, chest to the thighs. Inhale, take a halfway lift, and then exhale, plant your palms and step back into your high plank. Beautiful. So feeling much stronger and lighter in your high plank. Feeling a bit more activated throughout the body. Take one more breath in. And your exhale will drop the knees, untap the toes. And then slowly lower the chest and the chin down to the mat. Inhale into your baby cobra. Draw the shoulders back and chest forward. And then exhale, lower chest, chin, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Take a breath in and breath out. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Step, jump in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, upward salute, keeping that hip to rib connection. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, stepping or jumping back. This time, take your chaturanga flow if your body is ready. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, breath out. Lifting your heels, bend the knees, look forward. Step to jump in between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, upward salute. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Let's slow that one more time. Lift the hips, bend the knees, look forward. Step, jump in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, chest to the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back to the breath. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Now lifting the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Step, jump in between the hands, bringing your big toes to touch, bending into the knees. Utkatasana chair pose. Nice. So the weight is in the heels here. You're squeezing those inner thighs together. You're drawing the belly in to contain your lips. And you're reaching those arms nice and high. Again, finding that softness here in your shoulders, in the face. Inhale. And exhale. Now reach your arms forward in front of you. Inhale, reach that right arm back. Keeping those hips squared here. So try not to move or shift that right hip. Keep your core engaged. Maybe see if you can sink a little bit lower in your chair. Deep breath in. Breath out, reaching that right arm long. Inhale, reach that left arm back. Keep your hips squared. Keep those hips still. Deep breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, reaching both arms up, chair pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. On that next breath in, reach that right leg high, three-legged dog. On your exhale, bend the knee and pull it towards your nose, rounding your spine. Press the earth away. And then gently step your foot to the top of the mat, finding your high crescent lunge. Reach those arms nice and high. lifting your back heel. You want that back heel to track over the toes and try and keep that back leg straight rather than bending it. Engage your back quad, tucking that pelvis and pulling your thighs towards that midline. Then find length in the sides of the body. Lift the back of the head high. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale. And exhale, we'll reach that left arm forward, sweep that right arm back, finding a twisted variation of crescent lunge. Try and get those arms in the same line as one another. Sink a little bit lower in that front knee. And then think about drawing that spine back, pressing it back so we're not leaning too far forward. Nice. Inhale, reaching both arms up to the sky, three-legged dog. High crescent lunge. Jeez. And then on your exhale, plant your palms, three-legged plank. Pausing here. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, left leg to the sky. There we go. Here's our three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the nose to the knee and the knee to the nose. Pressing the earth away. And then lightly step your foot through to the top of the mat. Inhale for that high crescent lunge. And take a moment here to find that alignment. You want your back heel to track over the toes. Pelvis is tucked, inner thighs pulling towards the midline. And then we're finding length. We're getting taller, connecting to that bigness. And then just breathe. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, reach that right arm forward, sweep that left arm back, finding your twist. Now again, think about pressing the spine back. So we're not leaning too far forward. Bend into that front knee a bit more. And try to keep that back leg active. So try not to bend it. Try to press into the toes. And don't forget to breathe. And then inhale, high crescent lunge. And then exhale, frame your front foot, three-legged plank. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Inhale. And exhale. And that next breath in, lift your right leg. Then as you exhale, draw the knee to the nose, tiger curl. Inhale, leg lifts. As you exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, leg to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to draw the knee to the left side of the mat. And then drop that left heel down, catching your right foot with your left hand as you extend that right leg out. So try and press the earth away here. So you're lifting out of whatever is touching the mat. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, look to the top of the mat and place your right heel in the center of your mat. Now you want to keep that back heel on the mat, pressing into the earth. Just step it forward here. We're coming into a pyramid pose, but keep your right toes lifted. So we want a deeper stretch of the back line of our right leg. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And as you exhale, we're going to fold, letting the neck and the crown of the head hang heavy. And sending your breath into that right hip, actively drawing that right hip back and left hip forward to try and square off your hips. And just breathe. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, drop your right foot down. Maybe step that back foot in a little bit closer to avoid hyperextending that right leg. We're coming into our revolved triangle. So place your left palm on the outside of your right foot. Maybe even place your hand on top of a block here to bring the ground closer to you and to support you. And then reach that right arm to the sky. If you can't get that low, you can place your left hand on your right shin. Nice. Imagine that you're being lifted out of the earth here. Pull your chest to the right side of the mat to deepen the twist. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Nice. Now from here, we're slowly going to just find a gentle bend in that right knee so we release the lock of the leg, and then bring that left palm back underneath your shoulder. Lift that left heel, and then slide your foot back. Nice. Keeping your right leg straight as you can. Nice. Now from here, we're going to come into a one-legged side plank by sweeping that right leg all the way around. Nice. And balancing on the outer edge of that left foot. Press the earth away. You can always drop that left knee to modify. And you can always just drop your right leg on top of the left or that side plank. Rounding through the left side body. Embracing the shakes. Hold for one more breath in. And then on your exhale, find your wild thing. Place your right toes behind you and open up your heart to the sky. And begin to arch your spine. Pressing the earth away with that left palm. Take one more breath in. Then as you exhale, we're moving through our side plank here. Reach that right arm high. Moving through the side plank. And we're going to sweep that right leg all the way around, landing it at the top of the mat to find an easy twist variation. Now adjust yourself as you need here in your easy twist. You want to keep that back leg nice and active and strong. Core super strong. Deep breath in. And a full breath out. Now begin to come onto your left fingertips. And then very slowly we're going to rise, lifting that torso. Again, we come into an exalted crescent, but this time bring your right hand on your left thigh and then reach that left arm up and over, turning your palm to face the back of your mat and maybe sinking a little bit lower in that front knee. Get taller in the spine. Take one more breath in. Then as you exhale, hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, finding that crescent twist. Nice. And gently press your elbow into your knee and the knee back into the elbow to help you stabilize. And then lift the belly away from your thigh, pulling that top shoulder back and down so that you're not collapsing into the chest. And can you press into those back toes here? Hinge yourself forward a little bit and try to see if you can find a straight line from the back heel all the way to the crown of the head. Hold for one more breath in. And then as you exhale, look to the top of the mat and step to your twisted chair. Just making sure that that left knee is not poking out by drawing your left hip back. And pressing those palms into one another here. Keep that core engaged. I'm not going to stay here for very long. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now from here, keeping that hook of the arm to the leg, we're going to lift that right heel and slowly come up to standing. Sort of like a twisted stalk pose. And once you come up to standing, we're going to grab onto the outside of our right foot with the left hand and extend the leg out as we reach that right arm back. Whew. Having a cramp. Nice. If this variation isn't for you, you can always just bend your right knee and rest your left hand on top of that right knee. And stand up tall here. Once again, relax your shoulders. Nice. Inhale, come into your stalk pose. Bend your right knee, reach both thumbs high. And then exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Now we want to keep your right leg bent, but just sweep it back so your chest is facing the mat. Nice. Squeeze that right glute. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, we're coming into a Shiva squat. Bend your left knee as you pull your right knee towards that left calf or ankle. Almost curling into a small ball, but keeping your core active. You hold for one more breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your palms down to the mat. Cross your right leg behind the left. And let's come all the way down into a seat just for a twist. So this is a obviously very twisty class. Now, keeping that left knee lifted up, reach that right arm high, inhale. Exhale, hook your right elbow to that left thigh and then place the left fingertips behind you. So again, we're finding that energetic lift here from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Steady breathing. Deep breath in and a full breath out. Beautiful. We're going to release out of our twist and we'll come into our baby grasshopper practice. Straighten that right leg out and keeping the left foot just where it is here on that right side of your mat. And then we're just going to bring our left arm on the inside of that left leg. So you want your knee to sort of be pressing against either your shoulder or your armpit. And then we're going to grab onto the outside of that right foot. Now, this right arm is going to be supporting this right side body. Placing your palm down on the earth. And then I like to roll onto that right side first and get my chest as close to the mat as I can. And then chaturanga my right arm. So bend my right arm to a 90-degree angle as if you're coming into a chaturanga. And then I'm going to press into my left foot and right palm to lift that right leg off from the mat. And then we hold here in our baby grasshopper just for a couple more rounds of breath, feeling all that heat in the body, all that strength in the body. Maybe you can look up to your front foot. Hold for one more breath in. And exhale slowly, releasing. Woo! And then we're just going to cross our legs here, rolling over the shins, stepping or jumping back into your high plank. And then from here, you can either take a chaturanga or make your way back to, straight away back into downward facing dog. And let's just set ourselves up for that other side. Whew. Gosh, I've been teaching this sequence in my classes this week, but I haven't done it yet myself, so it's quite hard. Deep breath in and a breath out. Whenever you're ready, reach that left leg to the sky, three-legged dog, and exhale, knee to the nose, tiger curl. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee over to the right side of the mat. Drop that right heel down and then catch your left foot with that right hand and extend the leg out. Nice. So try not to collapse into your chest here. Press the earth away, pressing out of whatever is touching the mat. Hold for one more breath in. As you exhale, turn to face forward and place your left heel in the center of your mat, keeping your toes lifted. Now we're going to keep the back heel down on the mat. Maybe step that back foot in a little bit more so we're not feeling awkward in our stance and we feel a bit more stable. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold over the leg. Letting the neck and the crown of the head hang heavy. Take a deep breath in and breath out. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Set your left foot down and maybe step that back foot in even closer, shuffling the left foot here to a bit more to the left side, and then we're coming into that revolved triangle pose. I should have tied my hair up, it's not really convenient down. Bring your right palm on the outside of your left foot, maybe even place it on a block if you want to bring the ground closer to you, or you can place it on that left shin, and then start to reach that left arm high. Nice. Imagine that you're being pulled out of the earth here as you lift up. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Nice. Now just find a gentle bend in that left knee so it's not locked. Bring your right palm back underneath your shoulder. Lift your right heel and then begin to slide it back while keeping that left leg straight. Now press the earth away here. We're going to shift the weight into that right palm, to that right side of the body, as we sweep that left leg around and back into our one-legged side plank, lifting out of whatever is touching the mat here. And when you lift out, you allow yourself to feel light in the body and more stable. You're not weighing into that supporting arm. Hold for one more breath in. And as you exhale, find your wild thing. Lift the chest high and reach that left arm forward, palm facing down, arching your spine. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to move through that side plank. So we're moving through our one-legged side plank. Sweep that left leg all the way around and bringing it to the top of the mat into an easy twist. Adjusting your stance here as you need to. And keeping that back leg strong, active, core working. Inhale and exhale. And now from here, we're slowly going to lift our torso, coming into that exalted crescent. But this time, place your left hand down onto your right thigh, reaching that right arm up and over with your palm facing the back of the mat. And again, you're pressing into the toes to lift your heel. And maybe even sink into a deeper lunge. Using your belly to really lift yourself. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, hook your right elbow to the outside of that left knee, finding that twisted crescent. Again, you're pressing into the toes to lift that back knee higher. You're pressing the elbow into the knee and the knee back into the elbow. And you're lifting the thigh away from the belly away from your thigh. And then breathing, top shoulder rolls back and down. Nice. Now from here, look to the top of the mat and then step to your twisted chair. Whew. Notice if that right knee is poking out, and then just draw the right hip back here just to keep those knees and toes in the same line as one another. Make sure you have a good grip here of your thigh with that elbow. Take one more breath in. Then as you exhale, turn to look at your toes. Lift that left heel high. And then hugging in here, we're slowly going to lift all the way up to standing. And then we're coming into our standing twist here, grabbing onto the outer edge of your left foot with that right hand. So you extend both your left leg and left arm long in opposite directions. If you want to modify, you can keep that left knee bent and just rest your right hand on top of the knee. Nice. Inhale to bend your left knee, coming into your stork pose. Feeling a bit wobbly. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart center space. We're going to find a Shiva squat, but before, we're just going to kick that left leg back, keeping it bent, and bring your chest parallel to the mat, squeezing that left glute. Hold for one more breath in. And as you exhale, bend your right knee and pull that left knee, to your right calf. I'm forever getting confused between my left and my right. I've accepted that. That's a thing. Nice. Hold for one more breath in. And as you exhale, bring your palms down to the mat, cross your left leg behind the right. Now I'm just going to turn to face the other way so you guys can see me for that baby grasshopper. So this time that right knee is facing up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach that left arm high. On your exhale, hook your left arm to that right thigh, and then place the right fingertips behind you. Staying nice and long in the spine. Then we're gently here pressing the elbow into the thigh, just to help us deepen in the twist. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, releasing the twist. Nice. Now we're coming into that baby grasshopper. Extend that left leg long and keeping that right foot where it is on the outside of your left leg. And then we're just going to bring or thread the right arm on the inside of that right leg. So your knee is pressing against either your shoulder or the armpit. And then catching your left foot, the outer edge of your left foot with that right hand. Now we're going to place that left palm down on the ground, but just making sure that this left arm is supporting the left side of your body. And then from here, I like to roll on to that left leg, bring my chest as close as I can to the earth, and make sure that I've bent my left arm in a 90-degree angle. So think about that chaturanga arm here. And then from here, I'm going to press into my palm, press into my supporting foot, and then lift that left leg. And we hold for a couple breaths. You can look towards the top of the mat. You can get even higher here. I can't. Take one more breath in. Ooh, and as you exhale, slowly, oh my God, releasing. Nice. And then if you want, you can cross the legs or finding that final chaturanga of the practice. Plant the palms in front of you, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Dandasana. Downward facing dog. Nice. Now from here, stepping or jumping through onto our sit bones at the top of the mat. Going to come into a saddle practice. Yeah, my hips are feeling nice and open. Starting with the soles of the feet touching. Now, maybe you might be able to see me better from this angle. Let's see. Grabbing onto your big toes with your peace fingers, or you can also grab onto your ankles. So this just depends on your hip and hamstring flexibility. Maybe it's better if I turn to face you guys. Nice. Now we are going to sort of lean back and shift the weight into our sit bones so that your heels are lightly touching the mat or even floating from the mat. Nice. Your core is engaged here just to keep you stable and balanced while we're in this position. Now on your next breath in, we're going to just extend that right leg long. Nice. Maybe if you want a bit more, bend your elbow. Try and bring your elbow to touch your right shin, but try and keep a long spine as well. So think about lifting the chest and keeping your core engaged. Take one more breath in. Then as you exhale, bend that right knee and then just swap it over. Extend that left leg long. You can stay here. You can bend your left elbow to touch your shin and then start to lift your chest. And then you can also keep your knees bent here if you don't have that flexibility in the hip or your hamstring yet. Take one more breath in and then exhale, bending both knees. Now you can go through the one leg at a time again if you want to. Otherwise, we're going to find both legs, extending them long. You can keep it here with the knees bent if you want to. Nice. Now you can stay here, making sure that we're lifting the chest. We're not rounding the spine and collapsing into the chest. Then again, for that final variation, you can bend your elbows and draw them towards your shins. And this will just help you sit up a bit taller. And it will make it a bit challenging for you. You'll need to engage that core a little bit more and lift that chest. Steady the breath in and out through the nose. Beautiful. Now, can we bring those legs together while keeping the elbows bent and pull the chest up to the toes? Let's hold for one more breath in. Then on your exhale, we're coming back into our Navasana V shape. Extending the legs, reaching the arms long. We hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the legs. Coming up to an upright seat, inhale. And exhale, coming back into a Paschimottanasana fold. Ooh, this should feel really, really nice in our spine. We're officially using a forward fold to transition into a restorative energy. So again, just soften the shoulders and the face. And begin to just find softness in the breath. Beautiful. Slowly finding an upright seat. Maybe walk your hips down the mat so there's enough space behind you here. Reaching the arms long in front of you. Tuck your tailbone. So last little bit of core. We lower all the way down onto our backs. Extending the arms out wide to a capital T and just bending the knees. Step your feet wide and take a moment to just windscreen wiper those knees. Then dropping the knees to one side, it doesn't matter which side, and turning your gaze to the opposite side of the knees. If you want a bit more, you can always place that right ankle on top of, the bottom ankle on top of that top knee. Just depending on which side you are on. And they should feel really nice for that lower spine. It's a gentle twist. Then we're going to slowly take it over to the opposite side. You can find your variation of the twist on this side. Slowly come back to center. Let's just find a happy baby. Just keeping your lower spine on the mat if you can. As we rock side to side, we're massaging our spine. We're gently guiding the knees to the earth. Maybe you might like to extend those legs long. Last bit of stretch for the back line of the body. And then hugging the knees into the chest. You might like to bring the forehead up to the knees. And as you exhale, finally arriving right back where we started in Shavasana. And just relax, reaping the fruits of your labor. Simply just feel as the bones drop into the body. No matter how you feel you went with your practice, whether it was a great practice or difficult or bad, whatever you label the practice, just being thankful to your body for its resilience and its strength. Thankful to yourself for showing up and being here and moving your body. And thankful to the practice, giving you the opportunity to perhaps connect with yourself beyond that surface level, perhaps discover something about your body or your mind, or deeper layers of you. It's never really a bad practice. Every practice exposes you so that you can meet yourself. Sometimes I can feel uncomfortable. In our practice, we are encouraged to lean even deeper into that discomfort. And the other side of that is evolution. than welcome to stay here a little bit longer. If you're ready to continue with your day, inviting some awareness back to the body. And just imagining that it's the first time that you're ever waking up. Then making your way up into a comfortable seat. Connecting the palms, the heart center space, and bowing the chest in gratitude. Thank you all for tuning in and joining me for this practice. I hope that you are all feeling much lighter in the mind and stronger in the body and a lot freer within yourself. I will see you all in my next video.